Hi, I'm Jill, and this is the gospel in my own words. Very simply, the gospel is good news. It is good news that the God who made me also made a way to save me. You see, all of humanity is broken, every one of us, and yet the God who created everything is just, meaning there's a price that must be paid for breaking his laws. So we have a problem. The gospel, or the good news, says that God put the punishment for my sins on his own son Jesus, his perfect divine son, at the cross. Jesus was crucified. He was temporarily separated from God the Father in death. He was buried, and he was resurrected on the third day to new life, completely conquering sin and death. So it's good news that the punishment for my sins were put on someone else, Jesus. It's also very good news that this free gift, this price that was paid, is free to me through the avenue of faith. I simply must believe that it's true. I don't have to earn it. I don't have to pay for it or even try to maintain it somehow throughout my life by good works, as if that were even possible. So God is just in that he requires that a price be paid. But he's also the justifier because he's the one who provided the perfect substitute for me. And let me add that if you're watching and you've already embraced this beautiful gospel, that can't be undone. Because if you see it as a beautiful thing, it's because God did that in you. And if God did it and God showed you the gospel and you believe it, you can't unsee it. So therefore, you're in the Father's grip for eternity. And what does God do when he opens people's eyes to this beautiful gospel? Well, he does wondrous things, like he takes those who were his enemies and he makes them his friends. He takes those who were once hostile toward him and he makes them to live at peace with him. And he takes those who hated him and he makes them to his ambassadors who represent him to the world. So by the power of the gospel, God takes broken humanity and he redeems us. It is truly good news that I can stand before the creator of the universe blameless because his son paid the price for my sins. Not because there's anything good in me, but because he's the one who's good. And he did all of this for his own glory, and yet I reap the benefit of knowing him and enjoying him forever through this free gift.